What's safe and what's appropriate this Halloween? Co-founder of Mabel's Labels, parenting blogger and mom of 6, Julie Cole, joins us now for our parenting panel. Because we've got a lot of sexuality in costumes. We've got a lot of cultural appropriation.
Yeah, hey Annette. A couple of things. I think we want our kids to have fun with costumes, that's for sure. And I try not to police it too much. If it's not too restrictive, if it's warm enough, I kind of let them have their fun with it. But I do think conversations need to take place between kids and parents, especially if parents aren't entirely comfortable with the costumes. For me, really the big one is making sure, particularly my teens and tweens, are looking at their costumes and asking themselves, okay, is this offensive in any way, or is it disrespectful? So, for example, is your costume making fun of or offensive towards any particular group, a religion, a culture? Is it reinforcing a stereotype or a joke about a certain group of people? Then I think it's time to absolutely reconsider. And of course, if your costume requires you to alter your skin color at all, that is a hard no. Step away from that costume right away. But otherwise, I do just try to let them express themselves, have some fun with it, and again, not police it too much. My one rule, though, about Halloween costumes is no changing your mind in the 11th hour. If you're going to be Super Mario on the 30th of October, you're not being Luigi on the 31st.
Exactly. Especially when you've got 6 little trick-or-treaters that you had to do over the years.
Oh, I'm telling you, it was a bit of a gong show. I think another thing, okay, now, first of all, you have to tell me, what was your best costume as a kid?
My best costume, see, my grandmother used to hand make my costumes for my sister and I. And one year, I think I was like maybe 4, my sister was 2, we were witches. And I loved those costumes.
Well, especially when grandma's making you beautiful costumes,
Yes.
There's no change in your mind when that much work goes in. I think the other thing that I really try to think about at this time and encourage families is to have a really inclusive Halloween. So there are a couple of things that can be done out there. We're getting more aware of kids with food allergies and food sensitivities. So there is the Teal Pumpkin Project, where if you put a teal pumpkin on your porch, it will alert these families that your house is a safe place. You'll have some non-food items that will be nice for these little trick-or-treaters. Something that seems a bit new this year is that if you see a child carrying a blue pumpkin bucket where they would store their candy, collect their candy, this will alert homeowners that the child has autism. So that might mean the child isn't in a costume, because sometimes kids on spectrum have sensitivity issues and they can't tolerate certain costumes or textures. And also maybe it means the child's nonverbal, so they're not going to say trick or treat. So just to be sensitive and aware of that. And I think too, if you're aware of a child in your neighborhood who has a mobility device, try to make sure your home is accessible to them. And if you can't, because of all the steps, maybe set up your little trick or treat station, at the end of your driveway. I think, overall, we just don't want to make assumptions about our trick or treaters. And as a mom of teens, please don't send them away because you think they're too old. Like, let them have some fun. Don't be that guy. Let the teens have some fun. They're kids for about 5 minutes. And also, you sometimes get parents with a newborn who come around and trick or treat with the newborn. And I know people think, well, the baby can't eat the candy and it's for the parents. But let these new parents have their fun. And who doesn't want to see a cute new baby?
I know, those are some of my favorite costumes actually when they come. Okay, well, happy Halloween to you, Julie.
And you too, Annette. Everybody be safe, wear your masks, hand sanitizer, don't congregate on those porches for too long. Everybody keep moving and have a safe one. Exactly.